What's up, 2021? It's your boy, Mr. C here, coming at you from virtual land. Here today to give you your commencement address. Despite there being at least 40 other highly qualified teachers in the building right now that can give this speech to you today, in true college and career readiness standards, I have been voluntold to be here today. But that's okay. You see, I gave a speech for 2014, and since then, I've been writing this long speech, rich with rhetoric and banal platitudes. Or I can give this speech, which I wrote about 20 minutes ago while Mr. Mancuso was setting up the camera. Which one do you think I should read? That's what I thought. You know, graduation reminds me of my father. You see, he wasn't an educated man. He was just a mechanic. He was an immigrant from the Philippines and came to Guam on an H-2B visa. And by sheer luck, he met my mom, a doctor, got married, and became naturalized. He wasn't an educated man, but he was a wise man. And for many years, around the time I was your age, he would always tell me, "Son, my ceiling is your floor." And for years, I had no idea what he was trying to tell me. But now as a teacher and as a parent, I completely get it now. And to illustrate, allow me to tell you a story. An old man and his educated son went on a camping trip. Throughout the day, the old man taught his son how to fish, how to set up camp, how to gather materials. They spent the whole day bonding and they had a great time. In the evening, they set up their tent and they went to sleep inside. Hours later, the old man wakes up his son. He says, "Son, wake up. Look up in the sky. And what do you see?" And the young man looks up and says, Well, Dad, I see millions of stars." And the old man asked, "Well, what does that tell you, son?" And the boy replied with a very educated look on his face. He said, "Well, Dad, there are billions of balls of gas undergoing nuclear fusion in the sky. And there's probably countless galaxies with planets, with life that is probably out there, but our technology hasn't yet reached them." And the old man, with a stern look on his face, looked over at his son and then smacked him on the back of the head and says, "Kaduku, somebody stole our tent." As you go on to do great things, never lose sight about what's in front of you. Don't forget about the lessons and the skills that your teachers and your parents have taught you. Our ceiling is your floor, the foundation for you to build your legacy. So go on, rock, shock the world, do great things, and make us proud. And lastly, never forget, call your mom. Biba class of 2021, my name is Mr. Charisma, and I'm out. Peace. Call your mom.